Okay, my name is Michaela Dickens. I am an administrative program assistant at Shasta County Office of Education. I support the Health and Nutrition Services Department at Early Childhood Services. I think I really decided I wanted to be an educator during the pandemic. Actually, I was almost done with all my nursing prerequisites. When I had a lunch with, she's actually the executive director of Early Childhood Services at Shasta County Office of Education. She was like, "Why don't you come work for me? We'll help you out while you're going through college." And I decided to start working there. And then when all the pandemic craziness hit towards the end of my nursing prerequisite program, I was like, this is just too much, and I really love what I do now. So I made a switch in my education. My journey started when I was in my nursing prerequisite program. I worked as a substitute teacher in the California State preschools that Shasta County Office of Education runs. And I fell in love with one classroom, and they had an opening for a permanent afternoon aide position. And I adjusted my class schedule to work that. And then that next year is when I made my educational switch, and I decided to become a LEA, which is a lead instructional assistant, and you have to have a certain number of ECE, early childhood educational units. I went through all those courses. I decided I wanted to be a teacher, so I went ahead and did what was required to get my permit, and I finished with a transfer degree to go to Chico to complete a liberal studies program, which I just completed this last May of 2024. That's where I'm at now. I worked my way into administrative services for SCOE. I think that what enticed me the most for going into an educational career would be the fact that teachers are such a foundational part of a child's life. Not only do they teach children all the basics, math, literacy, science, but they really help build, if you're in the early years especially, relationship building skills. And sometimes children have experiences in the home and in their lives that can be quite negative. And teachers are in an important place in a child's life to serve a purpose to help be a light and help children gain resources that can help them kind of get through what they might be going through. Teachers have a very important job, and it doesn't stop at teaching kids math, literacy, and science. If I could go back in time to when I first started my education, I would tell myself to give myself more grace. You're going to realize that there's no limit on education. It does not matter when you go. You can go back at any time, and that you're going to get there when you get there. In 10 years, I hope to be in my own classroom. I hope to have attained my master's. I'd like to get my credential sometime in the next year or so. So I'm hopeful to be able to get that so I can get back in the classroom with my littles and keep doing what I know I can do really great.